So in today's video, it's going to be quite a quick one. I'm just going to go over and how to show you how to Blanco a piece of World War II webbing. This is the 1937 pattern belt for the webbing, and we're using this Blanco here from K Canvas. It is a liquid Blanco, so not like the originals that came in a shoe polish type container. You had to add water. So this one's already liquid, so you don't need to do anything to it. It is the KG3 dark green 1944 to 45, so it's a late war Blanco. We're still going to be using a bit of water with this because it helps just water it down and it makes it go a bit further and last a bit longer. So the Blancoing is the same technique for whatever piece of equipment you're Blancoing, any piece of canvas. Because this is the belt, I'm going to take the buckles off and I'm going to make it completely flat. I probably won't be doing the inside of it just to save on Blanco, because obviously that won't be seen from the outside. So with the buckles completely extended, we'll get started. So the Blanco is a water-based substance, so it can be washed off. So if you wanted to, for some reason, change the Blanco, maybe you wanted the lighter green from the early war, you can wash this off with like soap and water and a bit of scrubbing. This has probably happened to this belt as well, because there's different colours that I can see, so I reckon this might have been Blancoed as well. But we'll get going with this. So we're just going to undo the bottle, and we're just going to, you can either pour it into a container, or I might just pour it straight onto the webbing and start brushing it. As you can see, we've got a little bit of build up of residue at the top. You just got to get that out of the way. So we'll just pour a little bit onto the webbing. So as you can see, it's quite thick, so we're going to get our brush and dip it in a bit of water, and then we're going to just basically brush it like that. So we're going to have to cover the entire belt. We'll add a bit more water, and you just want to get a nice layer. It will take about 2 layers, possibly even 3, to get a good coverage. So the first layer, don't worry if it is a bit patchy, you just need to get the first layer on there. We'll make sure we're also going to get all of these edges, so they are bits that could be seen. So you just want to get around there and then get it all, work it all into the material. So once you've got a section like that, you're then going to get some more Blanco, and we're just going to pour it onto the belt like that. And then we're just going to repeat this process along the entire belt, or if you're doing some other piece, whatever other piece of webbing, whether that's the small pack or the ammo pouches, and you're just going to cover the entire thing with the first one. You let it dry, so maybe sort of half an hour. That should get it completely dry, and then you'll be able to apply your second coat. So I'll just go ahead and finish this belt, and I'll come back once we're ready to do a second coat. So here we are, a bit of time later. You can see it's now dry, but you can see the patchiness is starting to come through. So that's why we're going to need to do a second coat. So I'll quickly do that, and then I'll be back to you in a minute. So the first and second coat have both dried now. You can still see it's a little bit patchy in places, so it might need a third coat, but generally it's okay to leave it like this. You can see how much darker it is now than the bottom side of it, but the whole point of Blanco is that it keeps your webbing clean, so if you get stains on it, you can be covered up with the Blanco. It camouflages it. Obviously this colour is a lot lighter and easier to see if you were in the forest and that than this colour would be. So it keeps it camouflaged, but also it keeps everything looking the same, because if you get canvas, they can all look different shades. You can especially see this with webbing if you don't buy a set. So one might be a really light colour, but another one might be a really dark colour, and some of them have got stains. So when you cover it in the Blanco, it completely keeps it looking all the same in one set, and makes it look a lot cleaner and a lot better. And then a bit further from that, the brass probably needs a bit of a clean and a shine on both here. You can see there's a stain there, so that would be covered up by this, but because that will be tucked on the inside of the belt, it should be okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful and informative. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, because it very much does help out the channel, and I will see you in the next video.